And we're back here in Astra Season AR, and we've come across an IP team, but this is actually kind of an example of how not to build an IP team. We'll go over the enemy team real quick. First we have a +1 Mirror Impact Glacies, Instant Glacies Sonya with Hardy Bearing. Next we have a +1 Olivia with HP stacking, Infantry Pulse 3 and Woe Down Moonbow. We have a Mirabilis, who's pretty, I imagine, going to be pretty common from here on out. Not a bonus unit anymore, but still very, very thick. We have a Thrasier with Instant Luna. We have a duo Ephraim unmerged with Wings of Mercy Gale Force and Deathblow 3. And then finally we have a +10 Eliwood, +10/+5. This guy is also ridiculously common now because he's so good. Okay, so immediately looking at this team, the first unit I tapped on was Eliwood, and I was like, oh okay, it's going to be one of those matches, it's going to be kind of hard. But looking at it further, I really don't think it will be, because his trap placement is very poor. You're able to get in on Eliwood really easily, and there isn't much in the way of like extension on movement. There's no rallies, there's no guidance, there's nothing like that. So basically, all we have to do really is wait till Bolt Tower turn, which is turn 3 of course, and at that point all we have to do is repo Igran up, kill Eliwood, dance, and then kill Ephraim, and from there I'm pretty sure that we kill both Sonya and Thrasier, probably in one hit each. Go ahead and kill this Weed Man. Bada bing.
Of course.
Go ahead and dance. Go ahead and kill this Ephraim. Bada boom.
Hold still.
Down he goes, and that leaves pretty much
What is your desire?
the two green mages to kill themselves on Igran, and we'll be able to collect the pots next turn because neither of the dancers can reach me. So yep, Sonya will go first. We don't double, but of course we're a red bow, so we kill instead. If she had Sturdy Impact, I don't think she would have killed, but she also wouldn't get her special back anyway. She would have been danced and just died to a Igran, so no worries there.
I've got you now.
And down goes the Thrasier. Easy. And that just leaves 2 units left. I suppose we'll go ahead and get rid of the Mirabilis. Why not? Yeet her out of there.
I'll think about it. Who dies first?
Probably want something
You
like...
have my trust. Lead away.
Go ahead and get this pot,
Consider it done.
and then something like this. As long as I almost called her Ophelia. Olivia doesn't move to the right. Yeah, we can just smite onto the trap,
What is your
which
desire?
I honestly can't tell if this is the real one or not. I have a feeling it probably is. This is probably the real one. No, it wasn't. Okay, well, proves me wrong. But yeah, that's going to be the end of game 1 there, real quick and easy. Kind of a showcase on how not to do it, really. Pretty much, the main reason why this map failed is because trap placement was really poor. I understand why he put traps up here, but traps are supposed to stop you from being able to get in properly, and traps on that part of the map are like so easy to test because there's no range overlap really. Hopefully you guys understand what I'm trying to say. It's like early and I'm tired, but basically the point is that map gave you way too much room to just maneuver around, to move your units, to set up. Gave you way too much time, and they were not boxed in, but they were kind of boxed in. They only had one way out, so if you can just make sure that they're not going to get out, then you're pretty safe to just attack them from wherever. So interesting concept, good units, but kind of failed on the execution. Anyway, unfortunately, we did end up losing lift on the first match of the day, of the week rather. This is pretty standard. I usually lose on the first match of the week, I don't know why. But we look at this guy's defense unit, defensive lead, and you're like, oh, okay, so this guy's, you know, probably a free-to-play. He's got an unmerged 5-star unit with IP. So he probably outskilled me, right? Like, who did he use? How did he outskill me? How did he beat my team? Oh, never mind. He's a whale, and he just used his +10, +5 triple mythic summoner supported duo Alphons, and just wiped my whole team. He also has +10 Robin, +10 Naga, a +10 Altina with sabotage attack, and another Naga who's +1. So, yeah, I mean, I guess I could show you this, but you kind of already know what's going to happen, I would assume. He also has a level 7 tactics room right in this spot. Not that that really matters, but it does give him some extra room to play around with. And he has his infantry school and stuff. So, seeing this as my first match of the week, not gonna lie, definitely a bit demoralizing. He also just happens to not have a building in my catapult spot, like, at all, so that's nice as well. Just... God, I hate this unit, dude. I hate him so much. He doesn't even need to use his duo skill to kill Lucas, but he'll use it now.
Happy New Year.
And you can pretty much guess how this ends now. He's already got all the pots, so... Like, most of my units are just gonna rally and stuff because they don't even damage him. The Astra actually does good damage, but because he heals after every hit and does so much freaking... Yeah. I wonder why, actually, you know, it just occurred to me, he was debuffed for that Thracia combat, right? He was debuffed, and he was also, no, he wasn't under 100% HP, but he was debuffed because of the dagger debuff. And I know his weapon has, like a wary fighter-esque thing in it, like you cannot make a follow-up attack. But doesn't Thracia have null follow-up in her weapon? She would have killing intent active as well. Doesn't she not listen to that? But she didn't double him anyway. Of course she died in one hit, so that's, you know, it's not really even worth thinking about. But I don't think she doubled either. I'm gonna double check that actually after this replay. But yeah, this dude is just gonna go ahead and slaughter everybody because why wouldn't you? No one really does damage. I mean, Tilt 2 actually does a decent job. She does some damage as well. 17. But unfortunately, with my remaining 2, it's not enough, and he's going to get a huge heal off of Eliwood because a special that is both Bonfire and Soul is very balanced. Actually, is it Soul or is it 25% of damage to it? No, it's not Soul. It's more like noontime. But still, healing plus Bonfire is very fair and balanced. So yeah, that was fun to watch. Definitely learned a lot from that. This is probably my least favorite type of defense replay because it's not like I can even do anything about that. Like, there's no way for me to improve my team in any way that makes that not happen. He just has the unit is retarded, and the unit just unga bunga and turns in my team's range. Even if all my units were +10, I still think I would have lost. Even if they were all +10, still don't think that would have worked. The only thing I can maybe think of that could have potentially stopped that is putting a trap down here, which I think I might do. That would have stopped his initial play on Lucas, but then again, he could have just like gone here and attacked Lucas. So I mean, still not really, you know. Like, there's just not much I can do about that. There's just really not much you can do about a +10, +5 summoner supported triple mythic duo Alphons. He really is my least favorite unit in this whole game. I think he's probably the worst designed unit from a balance perspective. Just a bit ridiculous, to be honest. But yeah, that's gonna be it for today. Hate to end it on a downer, but you know, that's just how it happens sometimes. Yeah, so that's gonna be it. Thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you in the next game. Until then.